There is now no excuse to have a bad website design. You may not think about design on a daily basis, but you use amazing design in apps like Instagram or Uber, and you might not even notice it. But when you do notice design, it's usually because a website sucks. You may think this website looks like it's 20 years old, or you just may think a website looks like total AI slop, and we've all seen it. Recently, I was scrolling on X and saw a post from Navtor, and he said that someone reverse engineered the design systems of Apple, Spotify, Airbnb, and other billion-dollar companies, and then packaged them into one single file. You can drop the file into your projects, and the agent will build out a UI that looks like your favorite websites. And the way that it works is that it basically has instructions on how to build a website that looks like that. Whether it's the different fonts and sizing, whether it's the colors, whether it's animations, it has it all right in this file that your AI agent can use to build you an amazing website. In this video, I'm gonna show you some ways that I've used it and some ways that you can use it as well. The website where you can get all of this that Nav is talking about is GetDesign.md. When I found this website, I instantly was super excited because they have so many what they call design systems of a ton of different companies, whether it's Airbnb, Airtable, Apple, Cohere, Coinbase, Ferrari, a lot of really cool options here. And you can see most of them have been downloaded anywhere from 500 to 2,000 times. So I'm gonna click into Airbnb and check it out. On each page, it shows you how many times it's been installed, how many times someone's bookmarked it, kind of gives you a preview, and you can see it looks pretty much just like the Airbnb website. It's got a lot of the same kind of feel, font, and textures as the real website does. And then within each design, it has different colors, fonts, what different buttons would look like, what cards would look like, what forms would look like that you fill out. And this website's awesome. You can type right into it. It also has different spacing, different border radiuses, as well as what happens when you hover over different cards or different elements interact. And you can also look at the design.md, which is a markdown file that has all of the design elements in plain English, and just the formatting of it makes it really easy for AI to read. And in the MD file, they have laid out the visual theme, the colors, the typography, the different component stylings. It gets very dense. So let's test this out on our own website. What I'll do is I'll copy this command and then bring it to Claude Code in my terminal. And what Claude Code is doing is basically downloading the file and then building out a website based on what it has in the content. And while Claude Code goes to work, I wanted to thank our friends at PayPal, the exclusive sponsor for This Week in AI. Try the payment and growth platform that's trusted by millions of customers worldwide. PayPal Open. Start growing today at paypalopen.com. And just like that, Claude Code is done, and it has made a This Week in AI website that looks just like the Airbnb website. So let's just take a look back at the Airbnb website. And honestly, I think that the This Week in AI website might even look better. And some of the emojis aren't great. There's definitely some things that I could nitpick here, but just the fact that it really did take the design from Airbnb and bring it into my website is crazy. And just looking at this, you can really see the power of obviously not just Claude Code, but of really giving your AI a direction to go when it's building out a website in terms of design. And I've also taken a few more designs and making some other website options for This Week in AI. And one of them is clay. And if you look at the design, it's definitely pretty simple, but I kind of like how clean it is. And I also like some of the color options that they have. And you can see in the build, it just looks pretty clean. And again, obviously there's things that I would change. And just having this base when you're building out a website will save so much time. And one thing I specifically loved is that it has this animation when you hover over some of the buttons. So I would honestly get the design.md file just for that. And the second example I had to do was Superhuman. You can see it's kind of just very clean, and I thought that this design.md file really showed here. I think it's definitely pretty simple, but super clean, and with a few adjustments, I could make this an awesome website. Using a tool like GetDesign.md is not going to give you a perfect design, but it's going to give you a major jumping off point where then you can go in and perfect it. And also it's just fun to, copy at first, but then iterate upon website designs that you really do like. I'll definitely be playing with GetDesign.md for the next couple of days, and I appreciate you tuning in to This Week in AI, and I'll see you next time.